Hey guys, me Dave. It's Friday, 7/29/2022. So I'm having a drink. Believe me, I need it. I need it tonight. It's been a rough week with the hitting the dogs and everything else. So it's been a rough week. So I'm sitting here having a drink. I'm trying to figure out this program. I think I figured some of it out. Um, First of all, I want to say I am so sick of these. They have these old lady perps, you guys, and they're misinformation agents. Okay, and they go to these calls, they're on Facebook, they're everywhere, and they support Trump. Okay, now let me tell you a secret. um I got I'm a real target, you guys. Okay, now I got nailed under Trump for 4 years. I got nailed under Trump. Okay, now since Biden's been in office and I've been writing to him and writing to Amy Klobuchar and writing to the Democrats, um, I looked at my calendar and I barely got hit all year round. I did go to the hospital in February 11th, last year. They sent me to the hospital. They hit me pretty bad. Okay, but after that, my targeting really lightened up with the weapons and gang stalking and everything else. The perps were moving out of the neighborhood and everything else. Okay, now I'll tell you, I'll explain my program. I think I know what's going on right now. Okay, so I'm sick of these old lady perps that are for Trump, and Trump didn't do a damn thing for TIs. He didn't even acknowledge us. I don't know why people are for him. I really don't. I mean, it really bothers me that people are for Trump, especially TIs. He did nothing for us. I wrote to him and they sent my letter to a mental health place. The White House sent my letter to a mental health facility in Washington, D.C., and they wanted me to call them. He did nothing for TIs. Nothing. Okay, now I don't know why TIs are for him. I have no idea. They're spreading misinformation about him. I looked up the information. It's totally wrong. I don't know what this lady what planet she's living on. She is lying her ass off, and she's supposed to be a god, a god, uh, you know, Bible thumper, and she's lying her ass off on these calls, you know. Because I looked up the information. It's like Trump did not say that, you know. Okay, so I'll talk about my program. I think I figured it out. I think I know what's going on. Okay, now these torturers. Okay, now we have agencies overlooking these guys. Okay, you guys. If you're a big target, we have these agencies looking over us. Are they here to protect us? I think they are. Make sure nothing happens to us. Especially if we've been in the program our whole life and stuff like that, since childhood and stuff. Okay, now these guys are being watched. Everything they're doing is being watched. Okay, um, they're in a psyop, you guys. Now these torturers are these they're torturers. They're operators. Okay, according to Duncan. They're just operators. They don't even know what MK Ultra is. They don't know anything. They're not told anything about us. Okay? Now, unless somebody higher up tells them something about us. Okay? But they're not told anything about us. Our age, our last name, where we went to school. They're not told anything about us. Okay? Now, these agencies are looking over these people. They're watching everything they're doing. Okay? They're watching us get tortured to hell. Okay? Now, there are certain things we can do do to stop that, and that's going to the hospital, stuff like that. We'll stop it for a while, okay? But I think I know what's going on in my program. The thing is that here's what's going on in my program. They got some money, okay? They got some money, Okay, they got a big sum of money from somewhere for my program. What they're doing is they're using the money for other things. Okay, they want to spend that money. They want the torturers to be broke. They're blowing this money because I'm like, why are they spending so much money on foolish things? They have perps that don't perp, and they have all these people in the neighborhood that they're paying all these people and giving them free rent and everything else. You know, I'm like, why are they blowing this money? Well, they're in a psyop. They want to blow this money so they don't have any. They want them to blow this money so they don't have any money. And then I'll get a break. That's what's going to happen, okay? So, right now I'm being tortured to hell, you know, and it's been going on for 2.5 months. And they need to leave my dogs alone, you know. But, so what they want to do is they want to go through this money so they don't have any. Okay, now they own the laundromat over there. They fixed it up. They put a nice new big window in it, and they did some sheetrock inside, and they did a lot of work to the laundromat to fix it up. Okay, now they let that laundromat go downhill. I mean, it looked like a ghetto laundromat, you know. Well, they finally fixed it up because they got some money. Now they're using this money for other things. They don't want these guys to have money for gang stalking, torture, and all this stuff. They want them to spend this money. They want them to spend this money as fast as they can, okay? So, like, okay, now another thing they do when they have money is they do things for the community. They will put on, and I know it's them doing it, they will put on events at the park. Okay, they will have a DJ there. They'll have like a family, like a neighborhood picnic and all this stuff. That costs money. They like to do that. Okay, now they do this whenever I contact somebody, you guys. They throw on an event at the park where they might have a barbecue. They might have a police officer there. Today they had an event because I contact people. They had fire trucks there spraying people. They had, you know, so all the people could look at the fire trucks and all this stuff. They spent a lot of money today doing this stuff. Okay, now they're in a psyop. They want them to spend their money. That's the whole thing. They don't want these guys to have any money to torture me, you guys. So, so that's what they're doing. They got a bunch of money. They've been fixing up the laundromat. They put 2 girls in their duplex. They own that duplex. They put 2 girls in there. You never see them. They don't perp me. You never see them. One is a hottie. You know, I seen her one time. She never comes out of the house. Never comes out of the apartment. Now, they're driving nice vehicles and everything like that. They're not there long term, you guys. They're not there long term. They want to spend all this money. They want to blow all this money. They're going to do gang stalking and blow all this money. They'll have perps in the neighborhood. They're doing things and all. They want to spend all this money. They want to blow it as fast as they can. Why? Because they don't want them to have any money to torture me. That's why. So someone is helping me, you guys. Somebody is helping me. When I wrote, the last time I wrote to somebody, there was a big black SUV at the park, and there must have been 25 perps over there. They want them to spend their money. They want to blow their money, okay, so they don't have any money. You know, I mean, they're spending thousands of dollars a day, you guys. Thousands of dollars a day. They want to spend all their money. These guys are in a psyop. And they're using money for other things. They put like 3 community barbecues on at the park. Where they have all the perps, and they're not all perps, but they put it on. You know, they're spending money doing barbecues, and they have jumpy things for the kids, and they have the fire department over there today, and they have a DJ, and they're giving away stuff, and you know, they're doing this for a reason. They want to spend all their money. That's the name of the game. They got some money, and they're blowing it like crazy. They don't want them to have any money. They're going to be cut off, and I'll get a break, and that's what's going to happen. And the person will probably move out. Those girls over there are driving nice vehicles and everything else. They probably own a house. Sometimes they go home on the weekends, and they go away for the weekend and all this stuff. They're not going to be there long term. They'll be there short term. They'll be out of there in a couple months. You know, this is what they're doing. They're spending all their money. They don't want them to have any money. And that's what's going to happen. They're going to do this until they run out of money, and then I'll get a break. They're doing this for a reason. They don't want me to get tortured to hell, and they sure don't want my dogs to get tortured to hell. The government is not going to sit here and pay these guys $1 million a year to torture the hell out of me. That's not the goal. That's not what this program is, you know? But these guys are on a totally different page than the government. They're on a totally different page than the government. Oh yeah, we're going to torture the hell out of him, and they're going to pay us, and blah. Nah, they're in a psyop. These people are in a psyop too, you guys. Anyway, Tanner's barking out there. I got to take him in. So you guys have a good night. Have a drink, have a beer, do something. Have a glass of wine or something. And I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later.